He separated the syllables explicitly, as though he thought the driver deaf, but his voice was uncommonly soft. "That's so," drawled Radcliffe, placing his dry beer glass on the counter. "A mighty fancy name, Mr. Knox." The boy blushed and turned to the proprietor, who promptly intervened. "This is a fine boy, Sam, as smart as a whip, and knows words you and me never heard of." Radcliffe was annoyed. "Here, Katz," he ordered. "Fill her up." After the proprietor trundled away to fetch a second beer, Sam said kindly, "Didn't mean to tease you, son. Whereabouts you from?"
"New Orleans," he said. "I left there Thursday and got here Friday, and that was as far as I could go. No one come to meet me."
"Oh, yeah," said Radcliffe. "Visiting folks in Noon City?" The boy nodded.
"My father, I'm going to live with him."
Radcliffe raised his eyes ceilingward, mumbled Knox several times, then shook his head in a baffled manner. "Nope. Don't think I know anybody by that name. Sure you're in the right place?"
"Oh, yes," said the boy without alarm. "Ask Mr. Katz. He's heard about my father, and I showed him the letters and... Wait."
He hurried back among the tables of the gloomy cafe, and returned toting a huge tin suitcase that, judging by his grimace, was extremely heavy. The suitcase was colorful with faded souvenir stickers from remote parts of the globe: Paris, Cairo, Venice, Vienna, Naples, Hamburg, Bombay, and so forth. It was an odd thing to see on a hot day in a town the size of Paradise Chapel. "You been all them places?" asked Radcliffe.
"No. Oh,
said the boy, struggling to undo a worn-out leather strap which held the suitcase together.
It belonged to my grandfather. That was Major Knox. You've read about him in history books, I guess. He was a prominent figure in the Civil War. Anyway, this is the valise he used on his wedding trip around the world."
"Round the world, eh?" said Radcliffe, impressed. "Must have been a mighty rich man."
"Well, that was a long time ago."
He rummaged through his neatly packed possessions till he found a slim package of letters.
"Here it is,"
he said, selecting one in a water-green envelope. Radcliffe fingered the letter a moment before opening it, but presently, with clumsy care, he extracted a green sheet of tissue-like paper and, moving his lips, read, "Edward R. Sansom, Esquire, Skully's Landing, May 18th, 19. My dear Ellen Kendall, I am in your debt for answering my letter so quickly, indeed by return post. Yes, hearing from me after 12 years must have seemed strange, but I can assure you sufficient reason prompted this long silence. However, reading in the Times-Picayune, to the Sunday issue of which we subscribe, of my late wife's passing, may God the Almighty rest her gentle soul, I once reasoned the honorable thing could only be to again assume my paternal duties, forsaken lo these many years. Both the present Mrs. Sansom and myself are happy, nay, overjoyed, to learn you are willing to concede our desire, though, as you remark, your heart will break in doing so. Ah, how well I sympathize with the sorrow such a sacrifice may bring, having experienced similar emotions when, after that final dreadful affair, I was forced to take leave of my only child, whom I treasured, while he was still no more than an infant. But that is all of the lost past. Rest assured, good lady, we here at the Landing have a beautiful home, healthful food, and a cultured atmosphere with which to provide my son. As to the journey, we are anxious Joel reach here no later than June 1st. Now, when he leaves New Orleans, he should travel via train to Biloxi, at which point he must disembark and purchase a bus ticket for Paradise Chapel, a town some 20 miles south of Noon City. We have at present no mechanical vehicle, therefore I suggest he remain overnight in P.C.